Botswana's golden run. From underdogs to world champions on a rain-soaked evening in Tokyo, history was the men S4 by 400 meters relay final at the World Athletics Championships was on. Just another race. It was a story of courage, strategy, and belief. At the heart of it stood Botswana, a nation often overlooked in the sprinting world, who rose from underdogs to world champions in front of a stunned global audience. The United States, giants of the event, with 9 of the last 10 titles, had clawed their way into the final after a desperate runoff earlier in the day. South Africa, Boston, world record holder Wade van Niekerk, arrived with pedigree and pride. Yet when the starting gun cracked through the Tokyo rain, it was Botswana's Kortetli Bekenpilo Epi, Letzel Tobogo, Beapo, Indori, and 21-year-old sensation Kalen Kabanachipu carried the hopes of a nation on their shoulders. Every baton exchange was poetry in motion. Epi's steady opener, Tobogo's fearless surge, and Dory's unwavering rhythm, they all set the stage for Kabanachipi, who had already electrified the week by winning individual 400 meters gold. As the anchor leg thundered into the final 100 meters, the U.S. still had their noses in front. The rain lashed harder. The crowd roared. And then, with one last devastating burst, Kabanachipi surged past, crossing the line in 2 minutes, 57 seconds, and 76 milliseconds. Botswana had done it. Against the odds. Against the giants. Against history itself. The Americans settled for silver by the slimmest of margins, mere 0.002 seconds ahead of South Africa. But the real story was Botswana, who became the first African nation ever to win a men's relay world title. The celebrations said it all. The team collapsed on the drenched track, draped in the blue, black, and white of their flag. Tears mixing with raindrops. In that moment, they weren't just athletes, they were pioneers, dreamers, heroes. This wasn't just a medal, it was a message. That Africa's sprinting legacy is expanding, that small nations can dream big, and that unity, preparation, and heart can topple tradition. For Botswana, this golden relay is more than sport. It's inspiration for every child with a pair of worn-out spikes. It's a spark for national pride, investment, and belief. It's proof that the baton of greatness can pass into new hands, as Kabanachipi said with a smile that could light up the stadium. At the last 80 meters, I pushed and started running faster. I am really grateful to have come home with 2 gold medals. And so, on one unforgettable night in Tokyo, Botswana wrote its name into the record books not as underdogs, but as champions of the world.